All right, this is Caleb with Garvin Sewer Service. I am at 7274 South Fillmore Circle. We have had the history of multiple units backing up the floor drain. I did test the facility, the kitchen and the laundry that's comboed, meets the floor drain, then meets the stack. That was backing up, but I flushed a bunch of toilets. And just like last time with Jared and into the times before that too, the toilets were just fine everywhere in the house. So I am currently operating from the clean out stack above the washing machine, not washing machine, the laundry sink. And I do have my distance indicator relatively zeroed out on the bottom left hand side of your screen. And so we are just past the sweep. We're in a 2-inch line. This is the 2-inch cast that we're looking at. And I do want to note that this laundry and kitchen combo line is pretty corroded. As I was cameraing it to get my information and running water, I was able to see there's a good amount of a canyon. You know, the bottom side of that drain has been corroding. There are flaking of the drain due to that, and so that is contributing to the problem. So right around here is where I noticed the most corrosion within this line right here. And then we will 45, otherwise known as a Y, into our, I'm unsure if this is the bigger line. I think it is. There's another 2-inch line that I'm not sure what it serves. I think it's a vent that's coming around that we're Ying into. And I wonder if I think it's going straight into a sewer-sized drain, so 3 or 4 inches. Because from here on out, the size does not change, and then we do meet the sewer. So just wanted to point that out. I'm going to rinse off the head of the camera to give a better picture. See, I'm still unsure. It kind of looks like a 2-inch. Kind of throw me for a loop. So this is an unknown size as of now. This is like the 3rd time I've looked at this drain. I cannot deduce what size that is. See, that is our floor drain coming over on our right side. I have located and marked this with tape, and we're operating between 8 and 11 inches, or 8 inches and a foot deep beneath the concrete. I do have an unknown drain coming on my left side. I also marked it coming in, and I do not know what is servicing this line. There is a bathroom down here, but it's downstream, so I'm not sure what this is. It may very well be a bypass floor drain underneath the furnace or something like that, or any facility that might have been bypassed if this place has ever been worked on, like renovated. Give me 1 second. So right now, it kind of looks like I'm also back into 3 and 4. So we do have some potential. Oh, we might reduce. We open up right there. That's what it is. So right there, we go from 2 to 4, just past the floor drain, but before our mystery drain. And we're in 4-inch drain now. So right here is our fitting for our sewer, right there. The distance is about 12 feet, and that is our stack coming down. So I think this might be the second problematic area. I think this stack sits on a T, and it does not have a 45 sweep as it's supposed to. The reason why I believe that might be an issue is because whenever we get here, both me and Jared, we observed that there was toilet paper and fecal matter inside the floor drain, but no matter how many times we flushed the toilet, it went down just fine. So I'm wondering if there's a flush from upstairs with some debris in it, toilet paper and whatnot, and it's hitting this drain and it's not flushing all the way out. And then that starts the process of a backup before we get to the main stack, which is where I'm at right now. So between the cast iron that's 2 inches kind of rotting, and it does have pooling of water, so we're not having the debris evacuate the way it needs to, as well as what I think this to be an improper tee. I think if we were to fix the 2-inch line from the sink to the stack, or at the very least, where I would say from the kitchen sink or the laundry sink to the stack, if we replace that, we would probably eliminate the issues of backing up from the secondary drains as opposed to sewer backing up. I will continue on just to kind of show you the rest of the cast. Looks pretty good from here on out, and then we know that we're good there. I will come back and kind of show you, maybe run some water to try to show you how much we're corroding there, but I do believe that this might be the best way to fix it if we're looking for a long-term solution. If we do not wish to dig this up, at the very least, what I would suggest is getting yearly maintenance done on this line, because we lasted about 15 months. We were out here in May of 24, and today is the 1st of August of 25. So maybe once a year, maybe every 9 months or so, we could snake it from this clean out that I'm operating from, and that will give you, time yearly. We will record where we, I've already taken pictures of measurements and things of that nature to show where we are. So maybe in a few years, if the line finally gives out, because it will give out one day, we can go ahead and dig up the floor at that time and have the information for us already. So I'm already outside. We transitioned to clay a minute ago. So we're going to go ahead and head on inside. They've not had any problems with their sewer. Their clay looks good, and we're not focused on that. Our services today are for the secondary drain. So I'll run some water to clean the head of the camera back off, and then we'll kind of take a second look at everything. If there's any other questions on this video or anything to do with the job details, refer to the invoice summary. There will be a description of this job and what it entailed. If that does not answer your question, feel free to give Garvin Sewer Service a call. My name is Caleb. Thank you for your time.